So she loves Pride Month, but herself is married to a straight guy. I find that quite ironic. Okay, I support animal rights, and I'm not going to marry a fucking whale, George. Of course, whoever said this would be named George. That just makes sense. Hey, real quick before we get into the video, today's shout out goes to Memes by Satan. And if you want to get your very own shout out in the next video, then all you gotta do is leave a comment telling me which post was your favorite from this video. Just had a large group over to lunch, and we hugged and ate and talked and put the world to rights. It was lovely. You'll never take that away from people. Stay out. Protect your rights. If the @NHS can't cope, then the @NHS isn't fit for purpose. Compliance is violence. Yeah, I just held a person's hand as they died alone without their family or loved ones by their side. But I'm really glad you enjoyed your meal, though. Good people move forward in society. Bad people stick with minimum wage jobs for the rest of their lives and complain about how unfair life is. Yeah, if you want a living wage, get a better job is a brilliant way of saying I agree, and it's in my interest that your current job be done, but also that people doing your job deserve to live in poverty. Yeah, because definitely everybody working minimum wage jobs really want to do that, obviously. So Call Me Carson tweeted, "The biggest fart of all time already happened," but Vsauce responded with, "For the last time, Carson, no, I'm not going to do a video about how you were born." Oh man, Vsauce is such a savage on Twitter, it's pretty hilarious. My daddy retired today after 25 years to a company he gave his all to, bought flowers and sweets for his colleagues, and they didn't even get him a card. My heart is broken. Remember, you're only a number. And in the comments, this guy says, the worst part of this story is a woman calling her father daddy, because, that's just what the media has, turned that word into. And then, but the response is, daddy is a fairly usual word in Ireland. What do you call yours? I'm guessing absent. Oh my gosh, that's rough, and he ratioed him hard. I've gotten rejected so many times, I can't even stand it anymore. The world hates me, and I have no hope left. If there aren't girls that will love me in this world, what is there to live for? Minus almost 500 downvotes. Obviously, you don't understand it then. Women aren't consciously obsessed with sleeping with Chad. They do it unconsciously because it's their nature to be superficial and shallow about men. Didn't even have to go far in your post history to find your misogynistic incel rhetoric. Maybe your problem is that you hate women and treat them like shit because they won't fuck you. This guy went into this guy's post history and just found all this bullshit. That is hilarious, bro. That is so funny. So Dream tweeted out, according to Twitter statistics, only a small percentage of people who see my tweets actually like them. So if you see this tweet, consider liking it. It's free and you can always keep scrolling. And then Tommy responded, yeah, I saw this tweet and still chose not to like it. And then Dream fired back with, that's okay, Tommy. I see you and choose not to like you every single day. I wonder if I'll ever meet anyone whose experience of COVID was worse than the flu. So this guy responded with, my oxygen saturation level was at 58. If my wife hadn't taken me to an A&E, I would have died within hours. I had blood clots in my lungs and bleeds or clots in my brain. I lost sight in an eye, hearing in an ear, feeling in my toes. Flu? Question mark? And then he responded with, I haven't met you. Yeah. I was due some good luck at some point this year. Thank God I haven't met you. Masks don't protect the spread of viruses. They increase chances of illness. They lower oxygen intake and increase carbon dioxide levels. This is about control, not your health and well-being. There is no pandemic. Hashtag burn the mask. That's just some cap, by the way. But you are literally assigned a number by the government. You pay taxes, register your property and address. The government knows just about everything there is to know about you. You honestly think they're controlling you by telling you not to spit on other people? Bless your soul. Yeah, the masks are totally nothing compared to what the government knows about us, man. It's kind of crazy how people just complain about wearing this thing over their face. No way I can do this, but someone should count the number of times Obama uses the term I in his ridiculous 700-page book. We might have the greatest egotist of all time. at least outside of lunatic asylums. What kind of monster would write their memoir in the first person? What in the world, dude? It's almost like it's a story about yourself, and you use the word I? Dude, that is just crazy. That's just unacceptable. Canceling everyone's college debt is going to be a great way to make sure literally no one joins the military going forward. Oh, so you agree that poor people shouldn't be forced into the military industrial complex due to their inability to pay for higher education? Well, glad we agree on something, big crazy robot. Herpes, AIDS, and hepatitis are all viruses, so they tell us. Ever see anyone wear a mask to protect the spread of any of those? Yeah, me neither. Okay, what the hell even is this comment? Well, Karen, they're called condoms, dick masks, if that helps. Oh yeah, it might not be for the face, but it's definitely a mask. Preventing the next pandemic will cost $22 billion a year, scientists say. Oh, you know, like, so 3% of the 2020 military budget then? Yeah, surely we can muster up that much. No one cares. It's a flu with a 99.8 survival rate, which is slightly worse than the regular flu. We take zero precautions against the regular flu, so why would this be any different? Stop fear-mongering. Okay, we have a vaccine for the flu. The vaccine changes yearly to hit the main influenza strains. Schools have closed down over outbreaks. 20% of COVID patients will have permanent health issues. The death rate is 20 times influenza. Yeah, I'm in healthcare, so don't lie to yourself, buddy. On Twitter.